and welcome to a brand new series of Uncovered. I'm Teenie.
And I'm Georgia, and here's what's coming up.
As Oxfam turns 70, we put the Campus Oxfam Society under the spotlight.
And we take a look around the award-winning Royal Albert Memorial Museum.
But first, we sent Nina van Valkenburg down to Princesshay to join swarms of students taking part in the recent student lock-in. There, for one night only, they can take advantage of major discounts across shops and brands.
Warning, this report contains shopping bags. Lots of them.
I'm in the center of Exeter at the Princesshay shopping center at the second student lock-in. Tonight, thousands of students from the university and from the town are going to come out and get the best deals. 20% off everything, free giveaways, and if you just look around me, it's a great feeling. There's music everywhere, students everywhere, and a lot of shopping.
So good evening then, and welcome to the Princesshay student lock-in.
Are you having a good night tonight?
Yeah, it's been really good.
Yeah, did you come for the prices and the discounts?
Yeah, the free gifts from like Superdry and Cath Kidston.
Superdry, okay. What did you get already so far?
I got some free tattoos from Cath Kidston.
Free tattoos?
Yeah.
So what are you guys here for?
Just go shopping really, get 20% off anything.
Any stores in particular?
Shoe. They're giving out free cider.
So do you think it was worth coming tonight?
Oh yeah, definitely. There's a really good atmosphere, like a really nice vibe.
Hollister is new in Exeter, and I have to ask, is it a busy night?
Yeah, really busy. The atmosphere is brilliant. All the students and coming in, and because it's a young store, and everyone coming in. It's a great atmosphere. Everyone's loving it.
Busy, and of course a lot of photos with the models, I'm guessing?
I just had a few photos taken. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Must be a busy job, right?
Yeah, well, it's not too bad. Stand around, fold clothes, and keep myself presentable.
So are you having a good night tonight?
Yeah, it's been a really fun night.
Are you having more time chilling or shopping?
Good mixture of both, I think.
Tell me about like the beach here. What is this new?
Live broadcast from America, Huntington Beach.
So right now, what's happening?
It might actually be a tape, but it's just the sea. The other day I was here and a pod of dolphins came across.
Was it worth waiting in line?
I only waited like 10 minutes, so yeah. But Superdry never do discounts, so I may as well. I've been saving.
Nothing like a little retail therapy.
From humble beginnings in a library on Oxford High Street as the Oxford Committee for Famine Relief, Oxfam is now one of the most recognised and respected organisations in the charity sector and has just reached the impressive milestone of 70 years old.
To mark the occasion, Lorna Miller went to get to know the Campus Oxfam Society and join them on one of their awareness campaigns.
This October marks the 70th birthday of Oxfam, so we thought we'd catch up with the society on campus to see what they had planned for the occasion. So I'm here with Abby Grace, the president of Oxfam, and Yasmin, the campaigns officer. So Oxfam, what's different between Oxfam and other charities?
I think what makes Oxfam really special is that it focuses on humankind, but it's the interaction of social, environmental and human factors. So you have everything in there. It's not just environmental, it's how they all interact, which is really important.
Have you got any other projects coming up over the next term for the charity?
So our really big project coming up, which we want to do by the end of term, sort of around Christmas time, is what we're calling a rubbish feast, which is basically looking at the amount of waste, especially associated with Christmas, and it's getting local food producers, like the big supermarkets, the university halls, all those kind of places, but also smaller outlets like community gardens and allotments, to come together and use food that would otherwise be wasted. So food that might be damaged, food that might be kind of just going past its use-by date that really could be used but quite often isn't in society. So it's coming together and appreciating food as a gift and not as a given.
So if people wanted to get involved with Oxfam, how could they go about doing that?
Well, it's really easy to get involved with the society. It's just a case of coming along to as many meetings as they feel like. Some people come to every single one religiously, others just come along when we put on campaigns and events in the city. So just join the guild or come along with a friend to each meeting, and yeah, we're a really friendly bunch, so it's really very easy to get involved.
And what better way to get involved with the society than to actually help out with one of their awareness campaigns? So I'm here today at the marketplace to get stuck in and help out Oxfam. I'm here with Nikki, the treasurer of Oxfam. So what are you getting up to today?
Well, this week is Grow Week, which is part of Oxfam's big Grow campaign, which is about food security and about how there's enough food for everybody to eat in the world, but it's not getting to the right places. So what we're doing today is in 4 of the shops on campus, we're putting gift tags on some of the products, mainly the packaged sandwiches. They've got Oxfam's details on them, and mainly they've got little slogans about food and food security on them. For example, swap beef for beans, meat-free Mondays, like suggestions on how people can improve their diet to work towards a more sustainable world. Also, we just kind of want to raise awareness of, like, people don't think when they're eating, and we just want to make them stop and think about the fact that they have food today and a lot of other people don't. So even if it just makes people like stop and think about their food, like, then we've achieved something.
So I found some unsuspecting sandwich buyers. What did you think of all the Oxfam stickers on the sandwiches?
Well, it's a bit random, a bit weird, yeah.
But obviously you know what Oxfam is, so it sort of probably puts it in your head for the day. You're not going to forget it.
Have you noticed anything different in the sandwich aisle today?
Well, there's the stickers on them. Obviously you're aware of a lot of them, it's just different to be sort of confronted with them when you're having your lunch.
Yeah. So do you think it's a good idea maybe?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to actually make people take notice.
So what do you think of all the labels that Oxfam have got on the sandwiches today?
I think they're important. We do waste so much, and you see kids leaving stuff outside, so it's a little off-putting at first, but I think it's good.
Okay, I'm going to do my bit now. I've got my tag, which says the world produces enough food for everyone to eat 2,720 calories a day, yet 1 in 7 people are hungry. So I'm going to attach this to my sandwich, and then hopefully when somebody buys it this afternoon for lunch, they'll see that sign, and it will help make a difference to their views on world poverty. So next time you tuck into a sandwich, just take a pause and think of those that are less lucky than yourself. We're really hoping that the work we did today will help raise awareness on campus, and that the good work of Oxfam will be able to continue for another 70 years.
Happy birthday, Oxfam!
And a big happy birthday to Oxfam from Uncovered.
And finally, Exeter's very own Ram. No, not that one. Exeter's Royal Albert Memorial Museum was awarded Museum of the Year 2012 this summer. And what more excuse did we need to pay to visit with a camera? Lindsay Harris reports.
The Royal Albert Memorial Museum opened here on Queen Street in 1868 and, like the name suggests, was dedicated to this man, Queen Victoria's consort Prince Albert. Today, this impressive Victorian building is home to a vast array of objects ranging from moths to mummies, from fossils to dresses, including cultural artefacts from around the world and items of local interest. After a massive £24 million redevelopment, the museum reopened its doors last December and in June was awarded the Arts Fund Prize for Museum of the Year 2012. Former Culture Secretary and Chair of the Awards Judging Panel Lord Smith described Ram as quite simply a magical place, modest in scale but vast in its ambition and imagination. Now, Uncovered can't resist a bit of culture, so I've come down here to explore the museum and find out what makes Ram a cut above the rest. So Jenny, you're a curator at the best museum in the country. How does that feel?
It's amazing. Everyone's really pleased, really excited to have won this title of Museum of the Year. It's wonderful.
What do you think made the museum stand out to the judges?
I think it's such a wonderful museum this. We've got real support amongst the local population, students, families, visitors. Everyone here loves this museum, and it's because it's got such a unique vibe. We've got all these wonderful objects on display that tell really cool stories, and people can come here and follow their own path through the galleries. They can find objects that sort of speak to them, that mean something to them.
So what does your role involve as a curator at the museum?
I'm one of the really lucky people who actually gets to work with the collections behind the scenes, and there's a team of us here who are subject specialists who work with the collections. So I work with the archaeology and the history collection. We've got fine art collection, natural history, world cultures, and there's a group of us here who work with them every day.
Sounds like a great job.
It is.
So how would you describe the museum to someone who hasn't been here in 3 words?
3 words. It's eclectic, it's welcoming, and it's intelligent.
So you mentioned students. How can students get involved if maybe they think, oh, I'd like to do that?
We have a lot of students who come and get involved at RAM. You can either volunteer here, so you can do front of house, walking around the galleries, meeting visitors. You can work behind the scenes with the collections team. You can come and do work placements here, or work experience. If you want to get involved, go and have a look at our website, and there's details on there and ways to contact us.
Excellent. So are there any special events or exhibitions coming up that we can look forward to?
So there's always something new and exciting happening here. At the moment we've got an exhibition in collaboration with the British Museum. We've got an exhibition about local photography, historic photographs and cinema film. And coming up in the future we've got big partnerships and collaborations, so keep your eyes open. Have a look on the website, have a look at our booklet you can find around the city, and do come and visit us.
Holds over 1 million objects, and each one has a story to be told. Every Wednesday and Saturday, volunteers give guided tours of the museum's eclectic collections to share some of these stories with visitors. We found out about some of their favourites.
We're in our case history in this room, and we are with Gerald, who is the archetypal icon of the museum. He is about 110 years old. To get him into this room, we had to lower him through the roof, so he's quite a special travelling record behind him. He is obviously the exhibit that people remember most when they come to the museum. That's Gerald. This is our Exeter Puzzle jug. It was found around 1899 in pieces and had to be sent to the British Museum to be mended. It's one of the most fabulous Norman objects in the country, and it shows naked bishops, dancing ladies. It actually means that people were loosening up a bit and enjoying life around 1300. The Dark Ages were over.
Well, I think you'll agree that at RAM there really is something for everyone. And like all the best things in life, it's completely free, so there's no excuse not to be paying a visit. The museum is open Tuesday to Sunday, 10 till 5.
Definitely worth a visit.
I must go and see Gerald.
Well, that's it for this episode, but join us again soon for some more Exeter-based goodness. Goodbye.
Bye.